Staying informed is crucial. It helps us understand the world. We can make informed decisions. This is especially true in a democracy. We need to know what our leaders are doing. We need to hold them accountable. Informed citizens are the backbone of a functioning society. However, there's a fine line between staying informed and getting overwhelmed. Too much of a good thing can be bad. The 24/7 news cycle can be a problem. It's designed to keep us hooked. Headlines are often sensationalized. They focus on conflict and negativity. This constant barrage of bad news can be overwhelming. It can make us feel anxious and stressed. It can also distort our view of the world. We might start to believe that everything is terrible. We might become cynical and distrustful. This is not healthy for individuals or society. Studies show that too much political news is bad for us. Consuming an excessive amount of political news can have detrimental effects on our mental health. It can increase anxiety and depression. Constant exposure to political turmoil and negative news cycles can make us feel overwhelmed and helpless. It can also lead to political polarization. When we are constantly bombarded with divisive news, it can deepen our ideological divides and make us more entrenched in our views. One study found that people who watched a lot of political news were more likely to argue with family and friends. These arguments can strain relationships and create a hostile environment at home. They were also more likely to feel stressed and angry. The constant barrage of political content can lead to feelings of frustration and helplessness. Another study found that people who took a break from social media felt happier. They felt less anxious. Disconnecting from the constant stream of political news allowed them to focus on more positive aspects of life. They were also less politically polarized. Taking a step back from the news can help us reconnect with our loved ones and reduce the stress and division caused by constant political updates. Section 4. Division and negativity. The byproducts of political consumption. Political news often focuses on conflict. It highlights differences, emphasizing the divide between opposing viewpoints. It rarely emphasizes common ground, making it seem like compromise is impossible. This can make us see the world in black and white, where everything is either right or wrong with no room for nuance. We might start to see the other side as the enemy rather than fellow citizens with different perspectives. We might become less tolerant of different viewpoints, leading to a more polarized society. This can lead to anger, resentment, and even hatred as we become more entrenched in our own beliefs. This division is harmful to society, creating an environment where cooperation and understanding are difficult to achieve. It makes it difficult to solve problems as people are less willing to work together for the common good. It erodes trust in institutions, making it harder for governments and organizations to function effectively. It can even lead to violence, as frustration and anger boil over into physical confrontations. To counteract these negative effects, it's important to seek out diverse perspectives and engage in respectful dialogue. By focusing on common ground and shared goals, we can build a more united and resilient society. Section 5. Healthier ways to stay informed. In today's fast-paced world, staying informed is crucial, but it's equally important to do so in a way that doesn't negatively impact our mental health. So how can we stay informed without hurting ourselves? It's a delicate balance, but there are several strategies we can employ to achieve this. First, limit your news intake. Constant exposure to news, especially negative news, can be overwhelming and stressful. Don't watch the news constantly. Instead, take breaks and give yourself time to process what you've learned. Set aside specific times to catch up. This way you can stay informed without feeling bombarded by information all day long. Second, choose your news sources carefully. Not all news outlets are created equal, and some may prioritize sensationalism over accuracy. Look for outlets that are known for their accuracy and fairness. Reputable sources are more likely to provide balanced and well-researched information. Avoid sources that are overtly partisan or sensationalistic. These can skew your perception of events and contribute to unnecessary stress. Third, engage in media literacy. This means being critical of what you read and watch. Don't take everything at face value. Be critical of what you read and watch. Question headlines. Consider the source. Cross-reference information from multiple outlets to get a well-rounded view. Don't believe everything you see on social media. Social platforms can be rife with misinformation and biased content. Always verify before accepting something as true. Section 6, finding balance, staying informed without sacrificing your well-being. Staying informed is important, but so is our mental health. We need to find a balance. We need to stay informed without getting overwhelmed. Limit your news intake. Choose your sources carefully. Engage in media literacy, and don't be afraid to take a break from the news altogether. Your mental health will thank you for it, and our society will be better off for it.